Well, I've got these rubber grommets on here, so it's basically loosening up the chain. So I'm going to remove this wheel so I can work on the brakes, and so I can get, I've already loosened it up. It was a little loose, but not that loose. I want to pull this wheel. It's got the keyway in it. I can already see it. Let's grab some jack stands. Alright. I'm taking this off because it's got that washer there. Actually needs to be on the inside. So I got that wheel off, and if you'll notice this washer right here, how it's got that little keyway I just made in it. I just drilled a hole in it, then I took and wallered it out to make this. So yeah, that's what it needs to go over. That, then this goes on. Then the nut. Need some battery. Let's grab some wrenches. We're going to tighten this brake up right here. We'll see if we can. Right there's all we got. Alright. That's all we got for the tire. Get this keyway back on here. We'll get this wheel in. size is this? 38. Let's see if I have 1/2 inch 38. See what's over here. All right. Alright, let me grab a belt to throw on there out of the parts room. Get on there. We got us a steering wheel. Oh now. Oh now. Find a screwdriver. That rain is coming down out there, man. I'm sure you guys can hear it, so I guess I'm gonna call this quits. Get up in her. got a steering wheel. Well, that rain's coming down, so I think we're gonna stop right here for the night. Another nasty day. I still ain't got the cold in it. Oh, camera's getting wet from here. Non-stop, all week. Going for it all week long.
The very next evening.
Alright, well, we got the motor mounted, the chain on. We got everything done back here with the engine. It is completely 100% mocked up. The one thing I do need to do now is take the locking nuts off the swing arm and then take the other nut off. Just take this nut off basically. I need to remove this nut and just put on the locking nut only. So we're going to do that. Which I'll set up, huh? Yeah, I don't know why he put the two nuts on here. You really just need the one locking nut. So I'm going to look at that and see what's going on there. Get that corrected. I'm going to try to raise this rear swing arm up. The suspension is adjustable. Some of them are, but some of them aren't. Some of them they look like they are, but you end up trying to break them if you do adjust them. These ones look like they will adjust. They don't look like the cheap ones. So we will adjust the rear swing arm and fix these nuts here. Get everything in the back buttoned up 100% like it should be. I want to get the back finished before I move on to the front suspension, make sure all that's correct. So yep, let's go ahead and start with the nuts. Like I say, this is a locking nut with a nylon washer, but it's not going all the way to the nylon washer. It might be the wrong nut. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, Yep. Should be right there. Fail. Alright, now oh yeah, it went up. Messed up the little fresh black paint, but all the way up. Let's get this one the same. We got one more to go. One more click. Right there. Well, they're adjusted all the way up. Alright, so the bolts are done. The springs are adjusted like they should be. I wish he had locking bolts in here. Let me put some lock washers on here. I'm going to remove all the nuts that he has going around this thing and put some lock washers on there for them. I'm gonna grab some lock washers. Alright, well, I got some lock washers I'm gonna put on here. Alright, so we've got the shocks adjusted all the way up. The nuts, the lock nuts on the swing arm. I put some lock washers on the struts and springs right there. So I've got everything's done. I got to put some air and some slime in the back tires. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and get that over with. At least get some slime in there. These tires are way too good to be taking them off, and I don't put no inner tubes in them. So we're going to pull the core. Stick her on here. That's a pretty big tire. Alright, we're going to split it. So alright, now I'm going to go to the other side and do the same. Alright. Now we're going to put some air in the tires. Alright, we got some air in her. She rolls. I am going to check the oil. I pulled the oil dipstick out and it just started gushing out. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but anyway, we're going to get the oil level where it should be. So I'm going to start off by throwing the container under there, and we're going to open this up. Wow, that's a lot of oil. It's just coming out. What do you think? A little too much? See if it's got any gas in it. It does. Let me wipe all that oil off. Let's start it real fast, see what happens. Gas off, hold on. Alright. We'll let it sit for a minute and check the oil again. Alright, well, we got that done. Whew. So, these have lock nuts on it. The bottom, this one doesn't. The other three does. These two bolts are loose, so I'm definitely going to have to beat them in and tighten them up. I'm going to pull these front wheels off. I need to tighten at least this one. I can see is not tight at all. So let's go ahead and finish up the front suspension, get that done, and the only thing left will be the seat, and we can probably go drive it. So yeah, let's get this baby knocked out, shall we? That was for you, Dorito. Shall we? Shall we? My hammer's out, y'all. Alright guys, well, that's the Yerf-Dog video. We did a lot of little odds and ends here and there. It was a lot longer of a video than I thought it was going to be. Customer came, picked it up, was extremely happy with it. He even gave me a little tip. Said his wife and kids was out mudding in it the next day. Did really good in the mud. He did ask me about the steering. Said it wasn't steering quite well. So if you own a Yerf-Dog, you know how it steers. Leave it in the comments. If it steers good, let me know. If it steers crappy, let me know. Anything could help. You know, want to get this guy's cart driving correctly. So, you know, let me know. He said it's not turning sharp enough. If yours don't turn very sharp, hey, just say, hey, mine turns like crap also. If yours turns really good, say, hey, mine turns excellent. It turns really sharp. I know it's a live axle, and live axle carts turn like crap anyway, but some of them turn pretty good. The Coleman with the racket pinion steering seems to turn pretty decent. My Quicksilver turned pretty good and all that. But alright guys, that's the Yerf-Dog video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we got some more videos coming out real soon. See you next time. Peace.